Hello kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. Today I stand before you with much respect to show my appreciation for what you have done to support the liberation of our mother continent, Africa. What you have done, Africans around the globe, is not supporting Captain Ibrahim Traore. You are not supporting Captain Ibrahim Traore. You are supporting liberation of our mother continent, Africa. What Captain Ibrahim Traore is to show us the way how we can liberate this continent economically and politically. So, brothers and sisters, as I said, I appreciate and I'm here with much respect to say thank you all, thank you Africans, thank you everyone who stood up and raised his or her voice to support the movement, the liberation of our mother continent, Africa. Thanks Africans, you are told the world that we are no longer divided. You are telling the world we are no longer in colonial era. We are no longer in slavery. Africans, we are united. Those who divided us and thought that we will not come together again, now they're under pressure. Africans, you have shown the world that we are no longer dictated. We are no longer waiting politicians to tell us what is good and right. We are no longer waiting these political leaders to unite us. We have united ourselves under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore. We are united under a revolutionary leader, not under political leaders. These politicians that have been sponsored by the West have shocked. And this message must be spread around the globe, around all Africans, and calling each other Africans to push the agenda of United Africa. We must not end in this position. We must move far. We must go beyond of supporting liberation. We must go to achieve a United Africa. Our aim is not to rally or to march on the street. Our aim is to liberate this continent economically. So all of us, we must have a clear picture what we want as Africans and what is our desire as Africans. Wherever you are, any African, make sure that you push the agenda of United Africa. I've been saying this many times that we need to bring Africans together. We want to see our brothers and sisters in the diaspora coming back home, investing in our resources. We want to see black people own mines in Africa. We want to see African companies building roads in this continent. Not Chinese only, not Europeans only. We want also Africans to build our roads. We want to see big projects going to Africans. We want to see Africans own means of production. We want big industries to be owned by Africans. We are tired of being market of others. We want also to be producers. And by this movement of liberation of Africa continent, I saw in the near future Africa we are going to unite. So all of us, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, we must raise our voices. And this time we are going to raise the voice of unity, because we are protecting and supporting Captain Ibrahim Traore, but the reality is that we are talking about unity. Captain Ibrahim Traore came as a prophet. You know, prophet comes once and then go. Captain Ibrahim Traore came as a prophet. So we must use Captain Ibrahim Traore to show us the way to unite us as he has done, of course, to succeed to unite us around the globe, because it is the first time to see Africans coming together the way Africans came together on April 30th, when the Africans united to speak with one voice. So this time we need to move beyond that. We need to also to talk about unity of this continent. You know, I'm repeating the word unity because even these things that are happening right now, if we are so united, I'm sure America could not have power to tell us what to do. But if Africa we are so united, we are talking as a continent or a country of 1.3 billion people. under the leadership of maybe Captain Ibrahim Traore, America will not touch us. Russia will respect us. China will respect us. But if we continue in a division without coming together, yes, they will wait. The time will come, maybe new leader will come in Burkina Faso. So what will happen? But if we are so united and all we are so revolutionary, we will have one say. We have a common mission, what we want to achieve as Africans. So let us, all of us, push the issue of unity. It is very, very important. Without pushing the idea of unity, we are going nowhere. So kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, continue to enjoy this video. I have spoken many things, but I was in a journey to visit some place in my homeland, and of course to share the message of hope, the message of unity to our fellow brothers and sisters in different parts of this continent. Thank you. Africa need all of us, need our supports. Africa need us to come together. Those who thought one day Africans will not come together, they have been shocked. They have seen that Africans can come together. They divided us. Right now, they have been shocked. Thank you, Africa, for abolishing these borders. You have shown that we Africans, we have no border. What happened in Burkina Faso is to show that we are borderless. Africans in Caribbean, Africans in Europe, Africans in the continent came together. They think that never happened. I think even since the freedom of this continent, freedom of African nations, no any leader who succeeded to unite Africans like Captain Ibrahim Traore. So Africans, we should not stop here. We should continue to push. We should continue to express what we want as Africans. What we want as Africans, dear lovely family, is a united Africa. That is our desire. That is our wish. That's what we want to see in our lifetime. It is for the first time in my lifetime to see Africans coming together. Speak as one voice. I saw Africans during George Floyd, but this time we have done wonders. So as I said and suggested many times, we should also push the issue of united Africa. I've been saying this many times. We Africans, to succeed to support Captain Ibrahim Traore, we need to unite. Let us make Captain Ibrahim Traore our new president of United Africa. Africa that is borderless. All of us, we must raise our voice. We must conduct rallies to elect and to appoint Captain Ibrahim Traore as a new leader of African community. Of African community. All African communities, our leader must be Captain Ibrahim Traore. Has shown the way, is young, courageous, not afraid, not coward, who stood against exploitation of Africa. And what people don't understand, Captain Ibrahim Traore is not fighting with white people, or is not fighting with America. Captain Ibrahim Traore is fighting with a system that are keeping Africans into exploitative issues or exploitative environment. Captain Ibrahim Traore is fighting against exploitative systems, the system that is exploiting Africa and making Africa poor. If you go around many places in this continent, you will wonder the lives of Africans, how Africans are suffering, how Africans with all these resources are living still in the caves, in the huts. But Captain Ibrahim Traore has come to awakening all of us. So all of us, fellow Africans, we must show our support. We must come together, not to support Captain Ibrahim Traore. Don't confuse. We are not supporting Captain Ibrahim Traore. Captain Ibrahim Traore is our leader, is leading us to a liberated Africa. So we are supporting our movement, a movement of united Africa, a movement to liberate this continent, a movement that is going to allow Africans to trade among themselves, a movement that is going to allow Africans to decide for themselves. So don't say you are supporting Captain Ibrahim Traore. No, you are supporting yourself. We will not be respected until Africa is respected. So Captain Ibrahim Traore has came as a prophet, to liberate to liberate our minds. Right now, Africans, many young people have liberated in their mind. They see that there's an importance for Africans to speak with one voice. There's an importance for Africans to unite. You see, that's what Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing, and he succeeded. So God, those who believe in spiritual, whatever, in God is working or speaking with people through people. So God is speaking with Africans through Captain Ibrahim Traore. God is touching the lives of Africans through Captain Ibrahim Traore. What is God is doing? So don't say you are supporting Captain Ibrahim Traore. We are not supporting Captain Ibrahim Traore. Captain Ibrahim Traore has brought by God to show us the way, to take us in another position. So what we need to do as Africans, all of us, to become like Captain Ibrahim Traore. The way Africans became Christianity or Islam's, we need also all of us to become like Captain Ibrahim Traore, to preach the gospel of hope, of unity, of peace, of love. That is what we need to do, dear lovely family. Africans, as I said, we need to do something different, to move beyond this, what Captain Ibrahim Traore has done. We need to make sure that we bring this continent, Africans, together. So we want to see our brothers in Caribbean enjoying the fruits of our mother continent, Africa. This is our mother continent, Africa, dear lovely family. We want Africans to enjoy their resources, Africans to enjoy their minerals, their water, whatever, all things, agriculture. We want Africans not to become beggars, not to become job seekers. We want Africa that have, we want African continent that is powerful. That's what we want, dear lovely family. So Captain Ibrahim Traore has shown us the way, and as I said, I traveled to some area. Of traveling to this area is to see the lives of our fellow brothers and sisters in different parts. When you see a leader who is fighting for liberation, you need to send the message. There are some people who didn't get the message of Captain Ibrahim Traore because of division. So sometimes we try to meet with people, to talk with them, that we have one of our liberator known as Captain Ibrahim Traore. Those who are in, maybe it is very easy, but people who are living in town, in village, they don't know Captain Ibrahim Traore. So we move to those people to tell them that Captain Ibrahim Traore, you see here what African women are doing here. You see. That is the Africa that we are talking about. And that we need to liberate this continent. But all in all, let us keep those things aside. But the message here is that we need to come together. We need to unite. We need to speak with one voice. Africans around the globe, we need to continue to push to have our own agenda. The agenda is right now is liberation of our mother continent, Africa. So we must continue with these strategies. We must mobilize another rally, the rally that will cause Africans to see the importance of united Africa. I'm sure if Africa was united, these things should not be happening. America will not talk about Burkina Faso as if he's speaking with his children. But because we are so divided, That's why America can stand up and speak about any country without fear of anything. But if we can unite, we can stop those disrespect to us, the people of Africa. So kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, join with us. Make sure that you join the movement of liberating this continent, because Captain Traore has shown the way and has demonstrated that it can be. And if it is not done, we are the one who we are supposed to do. Make sure that you contribute positively to our mother continent, Africa. Your contribution is very, very important. So kings and queens, let us not speak for too long. Let me end in this and stop here. And thanks all of you, family, friends, fellow Africans, for coming together, for uniting and telling the world that we are no longer waiting anybody to tell us what to do. We are no longer waiting us to say, come and unite. Thanks all of you, dear lovely family, Africans.